I was not ready yet. I was totally not ready yet. What the frick? I pushed the buttons, but like, oopsie derpsies. Was meaning to grab the cards, do that whole thing. Anyway, let's just get ready now then, frick. You caught me off guard. So, I wanted to find out what archetype I was embodying, and then find out which I should embody, like if there's any change to that. And so in reaching for the transparent tarot, because I've been talking about the reference points, it's been kind of repetitive. In reaching for that, it was in the same shelving area as the archetypes of the Tree of Life. And it's a great reference book. I mean, I don't know why I didn't really flip to it. It was part of my studies, you know, what I was supposed to be doing. So anyway, let me get situated here. You know, one daily challenge that I would miss or do miss about my last jobs, like the last place, was talking to people. I don't do that in my personal life, you know what I mean? So just like going out of my comfort zone to see if I could actually talk to people, like, you know, without it being without it being so you know, like a checkpoint list, you know, without it being so what do you call it? Like talk about nothing, you know what I mean? So anyway, this is my secondsies of breakfast. I want some chocolate. Okay. Okay. So that's what I would miss. Of course, the people that were nice to me too, authentically nice to me, without an agenda. Mm-hmm. So as I was like waiting for my first breakfast, I decided to flip through, just like pinpoint, and it landed on this page, and I was like, maybe that's like part of the index or appendix or whatever. Guess what it landed on? The freaking High Priestess. Who would think the High Priestess is way back here? High Priestess should probably be in the front, right? Being number 2 in the major arcana. So I don't remember like skimming through this book. I just knew that when searching for resources during my first year, that I wanted you know, stuff that was more comprehensive, not so like commercialized. And this came in a batch of books. Either I got this for like 50 cents or probably in a batch of books for like, I don't know, 30 to 40 bucks, like anywhere from 5 to 8 books maybe. That's with shipping. Anyway, that was excellent. Where I lost it. But it was here. So let me show you. Was it this one? It's not this one. But okay, let's just try one. Okay. Okay. I already got High Priestess. I'll show you in just a sec after I do the header cards. Ouch, that hurt. Okay. So this is the second edition of the Transparent Tarot. And this is Emily carding. I don't know. Did I show you in that picture? Oh. She's a professional actor, writer, and artist. Excellent. I also have her Tarot of the Sith. And she has quite a few. Alright. Cool, cool. That's the first time I've just seen her face. I haven't, you know, I like to go with my own stuff, you know, reading the cards. But Tarot of the Sith, I don't know how to pronounce that. I did have to reference the book. Is it Tarot of the Sith? Anyway, let's go ahead and get me a card. Clarity for my extraterrestrial cosmic kin, or divine kin. I was going to, I felt the energy, and it had to be isolated to that rather than my expanded panel. Let me see if I should wear my glasses, my backup glasses anyway. You'll see it. Glare. Frick. Oopsie. Look, see, I ate. Okay. Yeah. So, we'll do this. Study buddy time. The little handkerchief that goes with it. On my little altar. My cornucopia altar. Okay. So, my extraterrestrial, clarity for my extraterrestrial divine kin. What are the header cards for today? There you go. Boop. Oh shit, sorry. You know, 1, 2. Oh shit, come on. Okay, let's pretend here. Okay, here, let me fix this. God dang. Sorry. Okay, let's just do it kind of like awkward like this. Can we just can we do it like that? Are we good here? Frickety frick. Please. There we go. Okay, so okay. Alright. Well, they want okay. Let's try this again. Getting a little disheveled. Okay, boop. 3, 2, 1, cheese. And what are those cards? You shall only see. Okay. Those are those cards, okay? So on the left side, I have Page of Cups in reverse. And on the right side, 6 of Wands in upright. Holy smokes, that's wonderful. My extraterrestrial cosmic kin has a clarity for that. This is secret admirer energy on the recipient end. That's a secret admirer energy, and then the winnings on the right side. So I win because as above, so below, and beyond this terrain, I do have admirers. Secret ones. Not so page level, but they can vary between page and like the elite. Or page to the elders, you know, because the elite doesn't have to, the elite or the echelons are not confined to like ageism. You know what I mean? Like if people are going to complain that ageism is like one way, it also goes on the other. Don't, like, I know it. I've always like you know, been recognized as like 20 years or younger than my actual age. And that's part of the reason why I you know, started smoking, is to age myself. Ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. So anyway, clarity for my extraterrestrial divine kin. I have secret admirers. So I win And they're saying take those winnings, okay? Take those winnings. You might not have the numbers here. You might be like breadcrumbed or like what carrot and stick or groomed even to make you believe that you're something special on this earth when it's like kind of a reverse psychology in the scheme of numbers. But like, don't sweat it, Tina. Like, however they want to play out their free will in a relative to your path, let that happen. Let karma happen. Let it all sprawl out. So, just like, believe in the best and that'll come through, okay? All right. Oh, okay. So, my extraterrestrial divine kin, knowing that I am currently embodying the High Priestess in practice, based on the page that you let me on, um, um, should I maintain that or should I, like remain in that? I mean, or should I, change into another, um, assert myself as another? You tell me. What is this? King of Pentacles, it looks like. Look at that. Look at that. King of Pentacles, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's King of Pentacles. So this is an offering, like, the nativity scene. Was it the three kings or wise men come through? What did they come through with? Like, frankincense? Myrrh? I don't remember what else. I think I can add on. This is a build upon. So let's go ahead and see. Like, you're quite industrious with what you are doing, Tina. Where's the book? Oh, it's right here. It's right over here. Holy smokes. All right. So, I can hold down High Priestess and maintain that, like develop in that. But what is another archetype that you would like me to embody? Okay. It would be the most advantageous at this time during this phase is suggested exercises. This is 18th path working correspondences. So this is why, look at how much it covers. Holy smokes. So intelligence, house of influence, divine letter is Chet, or pronounced Kath. Yeah. Value. 8 means field. Oh, my divine, it reverts back to my divine panel of 8 right here. Divine names, Ama, Haruch, Elohim. Incense is Onitcha, Lotus, and Myrrh. Gem is amber. Color is amber. Water is the element. Animals are the crab, turtle, and beetle. Plants are water lily and watercress. And the celestial is moon. Musical tone is D sharp. Magical phenomenon, enchantments and visions. Holy smokes. Magical weapon, fiery furnace. You remember the O cards, that fiery furnace, and then somebody trying to, suffocate and stomp out, like, seriously, it's tying you all together. Okay, anyway, there was a little beep at the end. Mythos and related symbols is Apollo, Krishna, Kefra, Odin, chariot, sphinx, fence, field, ocean. The gift or challenge is receptivity and the art of surrender. Isn't that funny? Isn't that comedic? Rules. The chest, the stomach, and the solar plexus region, and the tarot arcana is the chariot. So just moving along. Guidance also is what it's showing me here. What do you want me to read on this? Okay, let's see, read. No. Skip to the next page. Which part would you like me to highlight? Or are we done? Right here. Okay. So the speech referred to is called the voice of silence because it contains secrets that are never written or communicated by the human tongue. The word arcana means knowledge, revealed to initiates, and is from the root arc, which was the great mystery contained in the Holy of Holies, or the sacred temple. It represents a central spark which resides in the heart of all knowledge. It is in the Ark of the Covenant where Shekinah, or the Divine Presence, dwelled. And Shekinah, or Shekinah, is the feminine noun which means the glory of God. That's crazy. Okay, anything more? They want me to read through that. Okay. And it is attributed to Malkuth, the earth, where she is Bina, or Bina, manifested on the perceivable plane. I think it's Shekinah. One of Shekinah's names is Apple Field, referring us back to Chet. I think that's field, anyway. In Jewish mysticism, it is the Shekinah who is the voice of Sephiroth, or in the Bible of creation and the drama of Mount Sinai. The Shekinah is revealed through the alchemy of the letters themselves. Okay. Let me see if there's anything more. Okay, the first paragraph there. The 32 paths of wisdom tell us of the arcana that spring forth on the path come from the cause of all causes. The tarot itself is called the arcana because it imparts truths through symbolic language, which is older than any human tongue. This is why Chet is called occult speech. That is, in meditation, symbols bypass the mind and influences through the subconscious. Our conscious activity, however, is influenced by the law and the word of the intelligence influence, which means to flow, abundance, or plenty. Has a value of 450. Oh, okay. Hebrew, gematria. Oh, okay. Tells us this is also the value of Lokuth. Oh, shoot. I don't know how to say that. The tablets of the law is what it's known as, which is the body of wisdom known as a Torah. This is the same Torah which rests on the lap of the high priestess, Gimel, the manifestation of the archetype on path 13. Isn't that interesting? It all ties together. Okay. So I feel like what it's telling me, what it's suggesting, is to be more mindful of my words in moving forward to help propel me. I think that's the propeller in navigation. Definitely. Okay. The thing is also, when it comes to contracts, should I convey what I'm going to say? Hold on. I feel like that's good for that. Should I convey like what I was going to say about this as far as contracts? Two of Swords in reverse. Let's see, I don't know. Two of Swords in reverse. Oh, look. This is a different way of like seeing what what I would look like inked up. Two of Swords. Look, my throat chakra is freed at last, bitches. I don't know why, but anyway, so I can talk about it. Okay, so if you're entering into a certain community or like a different workplace, or like as an independent contractor, you're your own boss lady or whatever, because independent contractors, what do you call it? Or you have your own company or whatever. When there are contracts, you must be very, very mindful of what you're signing up for. And if there's a disagreement on that, if you disagree with something and they're trying to like finagle their way through and it's like a make or break thing where there's no negotiating power provided, that's basically signing under duress. Like they're cornering you into a position that like they're sizing you up and they're like, this person's gonna say yes, otherwise they're fucking screwed. So like And you know that that's like the divine has foreboded a promising contract and partnership for you. Now, if somebody doesn't pull up on their end of the bargain and you're presenting phenomenal like results in presentation, you've lived up to your end of the bargain, and that was agreed upon. What was not agreed upon was like the loopholes in which they're trying to, you know, take more than what is fair. And so with that, um, when there's no allowance for modifications, and that is your route out to a better place than what you're in, you sign with your non-dominant hand. Okay, that's what you do. You say like, this is weak sauce, and I have my own loopholes, I'm going to sign with my non-dominant hand. And I found that to be like, that works, at least for me. I know it works for me. So as far as moving forward, don't let that stop you. Don't let other people stop you. These people who are yeah, like, your signature is your signature and your imprint. You're involved in the contract, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you agree dominantly to those terms. You know what I mean? So if need be, you show up with a cast on both arms, and you sign with your non-dominant foot. You know what I mean? Like, if it's that nasty, go ahead and go ahead. You know what? That's you need a technical signature on there. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. So you know, some may skirt around it and say like, that doesn't look like your signature on your ID. Well, that's my new signature now. That's an old signature. I don't um so this is the part where rebranding is wonderful. Okay. Because you have a new identity. So there's that too. Okay. Um, and you know, if somebody's going to like try to use your own magic against you, let's say an entity wants to hire you on and say, oh well, we just did rebranding, like it doesn't apply anymore, blah blah blah. It's not the same kind of magic. That's my magic. That's the initiate's magic. You want to sign me on? That's my magic. Okay. Okay, so clarity from my extraterrestrial divine kin. What do you want to say with regards to that? Anything more? Oh, okay, this one showed up. It's the oh, it's the Emperor in reverse and the 9, or the Hermit in reverse. Look at that. Oh, look, 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 look. So I have revealed, oopsie. So I have revealed the extension, like see how these rose to the top. They used magic. They used like word magic, wordcraft, etc. in order to get to, like, you know, the top, the tippity. Look how much that aligns. And then in transparent tarot, you're supposed to overlap it. Look at that. Those are the major companies. But you know, like, I don't know, like, I can't say that these are enemies to me. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like they're, ultimately, I don't feel like they're enemies. I feel like it's people who have um hit some rough spots in life, and I'm not creating excuses for them, but it's like I don't feel like they just had some really bad experiences in life. And so they wanted to secure, you know, like when people come from extreme poverty, they become workaholics and they work themselves to the top. And it becomes a normality to them. Um, and so it's like that's their way of life, in order to secure this root chakra version that's materialized throughout. So there's no way in hell that I'm going back to like that old life. There's no way in hell that like that they take interest in things that kind of imply the slums of life, basically, like going out camping and roughing it out. And, you know, they would rather, if they're going to go camping, they'd rather go glamping, if at all. And so there's stuff like that, you know, embedded in their subconscious that is like really just like, that root chakra has become like a vein that's like, you know, that pops out of the skin, you know. So there's that. So I just, you know, I feel like, I don't know, I found a lot of how do I say it, I feel like the dark side, you know, how do I say it, because people are gonna be like, oh my god, she believes in this and that, but like the unsuspecting characters and archetypes in life, the devil, demons, etc., I feel like they have helped me on my journey in knowing the true areas of concern to isolate and target. So like, you know, when you get to the source, like the highest power of any subject, um, and there's a level of like camaraderie in it. Like what like it dispels a lot of anxieties and worry. So what others came out from it are these two. It's inverted, facing the door, the driver's door, Ace of Cups. Okay. Ace of Cups inverted and the Page of Wands inverted. So when we overlap that, because that's what it's supposed to be doing, just to give you an idea. It's like running a marathon with a torch, yeah, and you get that refresher. It's on the last leg of the journey, and but like that's the impression of it. It's kind of like knowing that you're backed by ultimate source, the true drip, right? And so it's inverted, like it's not only omnipresent, but it's also very much involved in your life. So what are we trying to say over here? So this harks new creative relationships, like very out of box. Like if we were to see this in the major arcana, it would be the Hierophant in reverse, blessed by I don't know, temperance. Yeah, definitely. Um it's that eagerness and that like splish splash splosh play. Um yeah. So this is very fulfilling, even like on an intimate level, because it's so intimate. It is also connected to let's say the sacral chakra. So intimate in a variety of forms. So when you're turned on, and the way, look at this, look how much drip is there. Oh my god. It's totally lit too, holy smokes. So it's not just like, oh, it's done. However many times it's done, it's totally lit. Like, you know, it's you're not completely out of commission. There's an awareness of like, that was great. that was great. So you're petting yourself like, I'm here. I'm here. Managing just fine in life. Okay. And so clarity for my extraterrestrial divine kin. An embodiment of the Chariot card. Okay, cool. Good guidance. Instead of good God, what is it? I can make you dance. Yeah, they say good God. I think that's what it says. If you want me to, yeah. Okay. So the great thing, the great jump starter in this is that before I pick up those two cards, the great jump starter in this is, even though I will miss the the challenge of talking to like people like in a forum that I could care less about embarrassment, you know what I mean? And I can just I could just implement that into my own life. You know what I mean? Like, truly, this is just an expanded stage, an expanded like forum. So I've been doing it all along over here. I can do it face to face in the flesh. So it was just good practice. But it was also like, you know, like I got to work out, like keep myself more shape. And now I'm like slowly implementing it. My hair is a little crazy right now, so let me put it up. Okay, so as I do that, these two came out. It is the butterfly. Oh, it's the Fool card. Upright. And the Nine of Pentacles inverted. You know what they're saying? They're saying this is you are projecting like sustained growth. Like on your journey, you will be provided for. Like you are good. You see? It's right there. And then right there. See, you will be provided for, so definitely. Like, you will have, like, you'll be good. It's not just like enough. Enough is like Five of Pentacles. Truly, Five of Pentacles, yeah, that's enough. 6 o'clock, six Pentacles is the ability to give to charity, like reciprocity, etc. Being able to thank the world because you just have that one extra pentacle to distribute. So it's like the amplified gratitude of being in the Five of Pentacles and resourcefulness. Like you're good here, but you also realize that there may not be like the whole world may not be in your positioning. They might have, you know, lesser than, and truly make the most out of it. So those are the ones that you should gift, like, because you're already halfway there. So anyway, Seven of Pentacles, you're like, oh, you know, I can do all of the above, and you know, I have the patience, like I have the ability to build upon for more. So it just takes a level of patience, etc., etc. So anyway, an Eight of Pentacles is like working hard for the money and also for the skill set, the wealth of certain skills and employing them. So Nine of Pentacles is like the earning of it, you know. So yeah, this new journey, this new era for me is bringing me forward, like catapulting me forward to like its independence. Like, yeah, excellent. Okay, anything else that you want to say, my divine panel? I mean, well, they said divine panel, so let's go ahead and see what they have to add to that. They said this. It is a wait, this is the Page of Swords? Oh, Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. I don't know why they said the Page of Swords in reverse. So let me get one more clarifier for you. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Look at that. Okay, so this is Phoenix energy. So this is definitely a learner and an yeah, a learner that has taken the advanced route. Like they could have taken like the regular course, but there's also the advanced classes, let's say in your high school or college or whatever, and they offer the advanced placement. So this is the advanced placement version of the sword suit in learnings. Like freshman year, you're already in AP classes. Holy smokes. I was never in high school. I was never in advanced classes, like advanced placement classes. Anyway, yeah, this is being objective with your learnings. Like, you understand that everything has, it's like you are your own case study, but each like version of your like moments, your experiences are also like facets to work with. And and so like there's a non-biased version of like certain tragedies that you've lived through, and so you just take those elements like with no judgment in its complexities, and just you just work them in as like factors and figures within your equation. So that's what that's going on over here. Okay. All right. I think that's it for now. I feel like it. Let me see. Is that it for now? And I'll just do takeaways. Yeah, that's it for now. Bottom of the deck is... oh, it's a death card. Look at that. In action. What this implies to me is that because it's in action, the sky that's in action without any hand behind it, this is a tool that's represented. It's in as the initiate, like that sword becomes sometimes the scythe. And this is a reaping. So this is kind of like this is implied as the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Behind, yeah, you heard the beep. So they had me pick up these two, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up this first. It's a Three of Wands. You see Three of Wands right there. So, yeah, this brings in transformation, change. But, like, this is kind of like the backing. Like, there's an audience right here in the back. It's like kind of a toast. But like, okay, we're gonna join you on this journey. It looks pretty cool. Knight of Swords right behind it. Yeah, loyalties. Oh my gosh, I have loyalties. Yay! See? Look at that. Look at that. You can. I have loyalties. Like this is my ride or die now. Yeah, because that's a knight. You know, dun, 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 dun. It's a Knight Rider, but it's also like yeah, because it's totally that. Okay, what's behind that? Because I'm curious. The Star card. Look, celebrity status. I don't know what celebrity status means for me. Like for my path, I don't know if it's like that's my affiliate energy, or if it's congruency, which means that I am also that. I feel like that, but that's the energy behind here. Look. Oh my God, look. Oh, and right behind it is the Sun card, I think. Hold on. You can't really see because it's, you see? Do you see what I see? 38:14 on the clock. I'm curious. That's the spotlight for real. It's the Sun card in reverse, which means the spotlight. Holy smokes, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, no, that is congruency right there. It may seem like hard to digest because I've never been in that arena. Like I told you, like my parents never like they like, you know, the finer things in life just like any other human. However, they were never like to the emphasis of like extreme bouginess. Like me going to private school wasn't an expression of like, oh, I'm better than you. It was you know, when you're moving into a different country and you're starting like anything that's new, like absolutely brand new, therefore foreign to you, you're gonna go with like what is not just the safest but the best route possible in order to create foundations, like proper foundations. And so your values come into play. Like it's almost like bleh, you know, like spat out. And so like I, you know, that's what I feel like here. So like so even with that means that there are sacrifices. When you look at the value of the dollar in the exchange, what currency exchange, what I forget how you call it, but I think the exchange rate, there's also the sacrifice in that. So like, you know, like you have all these factors that you have to think about. So reading between deep in the, like, Earth Star Chakra of my familial life. It was not bougie, okay? So, you know, this impression of being a celebrity or, like, gaining fame and all of that, you know, it also doesn't imply that fame includes the fortune part of it. But anyway, fame is, like, automatically assumed in America to be like a big ass thing, like part of wealth, recognition, reputation, etc. So anyway, holy smokes, there's so many tangents here. But I've in this lifetime, this would be something new for me. Definitely new. That's excellent. And right behind that is the Nine of Cups, and I don't know what else. But top of the deck, no secret to my saucy, is 6 of of yin yang and heart. It's the Lover's card. Look at that. I got it. So this is self-actualization. Not just within the microcosm of Tina, but the macrocosm, the expansion of it. So this is becoming one of them. Okay, so what's behind that? I just want to know. What is that? 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So this is basically my underground riot crew. Again, ride or die energy. No qualm. I love it. It's so good. So yummy. Okay. All right. So no heads over here. 42:02 on the clock. What are my 3 takeaways? Do we know? We shall. Oh, look. Okay. So my first takeaway is 11, the Strength card, backed by the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So strength, this is magical strength, you understand? But this is magical in a way that it's also earned, which means that you have to dissolve certain partnerships or say no to certain things. Remember, we talked about I don't know, about a month ago. It was highly recommended to say no as a measure, like, or a standard. Say no to 1 out of 5 things. And so when you leave room for that flex, because you know that there's more muscle power, then it gives you, it allows for more inputs to come through, certain allowances, certain anomalies to come through. So you don't doubt in your ability to perform, but these are measures of, like, I don't know, these are best practices with my expanded divine panel of 8. So that's awesome. That's my first takeaway. I don't think I need a clarifier for that. My second takeaway is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You see? That's a divine investment. Like, talk about, like, foregoing one and then being able to gain on another. Like, so that allows for, because of the principles exercise, not only do you get, like, you know, additional, like, inputs, investments, submissions, etc. You get, like, the very best one. It attracts the very, very best, like the most prominent ones that will, like, pull through. So what what they're giving me a picture of is you know, like, Look Who's Talking To, or something like that, it has Kirstie Alley and John Travolta, and the voiceovers for the baby actors. Well, in the beginning, like, there's semen coming through, and, like, it's, like, the most, with some dialogue. So, like, it's basically, you know, getting that, you know, the most prominent one. The one with the greatest, like, willpower and know-how. So, yeah, okay. All right. My third takeaway is, what is this? It's a Chariot card in reverse. It's kind of like moving through the underworld, because I don't feel like this is 100% a stopping point. It might be like a little bit of a pause button, but ultimately I feel like See, like, these look like biceps, you know, to me, you know, the horses, you know. So it's kind of like, but this is, the Chariot card coming through. So, there's, a prompt for the embodiment of it, the necessity for it, in its upright version. So it's, learning how to move forward. I feel like that, but it's also navigating the underworld, the undercurrents, the, like, this is Hecate's lead, and Anubis at that. Like, they may tag team. Um, hmm. But this is like subway systems. These are like secret paths. Let me get a clarifier for that. I feel like that, because if this is from my, since this is clarity provided by my extraterrestrial divine kin, I really feel like it's leaning towards that, not a pausing point. Like, wait here, and then we'll take you. So there's 10 of Wands, and then the Hanged Man card in reverse. So yeah, you see. So there's an awareness, like, of a lot to carry. So there's enforcements being brought on, but it's also, I need to reinforce my like, there's something about doing the work, but it fits the bill still. Like, I can do it. Like, it can be, yeah, not just it can be done, but I can do it. So with great power comes great responsibility. So there's more horsepower being brought in. So also a better vehicle. It might mean that, like, I might be getting a new car. I will have the means to get a new car. I usually don't get stuff like, I don't usually don't like read stuff like this, but do you hear that? Yeah, that's what they said. I want to get one more clarifier for this, but this is also like maintaining your own vehicle in order to, so this is bettering yourself amongst the life journeys that you like, get the best of, get like, show your true appreciation and gratitude for what you've been through by grabbing on those, like, you know, the benefits from those areas and applying them to your new path. So exercise, yes. Hydration, yes. Stretching, yes. Being able to take your off days, yes. What else? Uh, Asserting yourself, and still being yourself in that level of one-to-one, like the connectedness, knowing that intimacy plays a huge role in any relationship. When you're like, you're the person for the project, and that's the other sentience that you're conversing with. You're very much invested. You know what I mean? You're listening, like, paying attention is, to what the needs are, how it affects, you know, other variables, other people, like the end customer, is like listening and tuning in to that other sentience. So there's that. Okay, and I feel like, okay, so I'll get one more clarifier for that, because I was just like, what? Six of Swords. So it's, yeah, about navigation. Definitely. Like, I don't know how many times I'm gonna get the vehicle card here, but I feel like that because it's like, you can't, like, carrying that kind of a load, navigating through, like, on terrain is already toil in itself, but having to go through, like, another variable that exercises a different form of force, and hidden, you know, stuff underneath the surface that you can't quite see, and carrying that load, no, you're gonna be upgraded to a new vehicle. Okay, that's what they said. That's what they said in, like, all forms. That's crazy. Okay, that's it for now. 49:38 on the clock. Thanks very much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. Blessings be. Thank you to my expanded divine panel of 8. And of course, isolated to my host, my extraterrestrial divine kin, with guest Lead Hecate. Thank you so very much. But now that this reading is officially over, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gift, strength. Intellectual property, of course. To pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for refortification in me, only me, hassle-free, no doubt, no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Thanks so much. Upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas too. Assisting with a sequence of rollout in light and love. I close the portals in this reading now.